Hello, excuse me. Hello, and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities. My name is Rochelle, and I am here to do the weekly reading. This is for all signs for the collective. Um, this is for whenever you see this, this is for the coming week for you. I'm going to start with my Kipper deck and see what pops out here. It's always a little interesting. So, anyway, let's see what's going on for the week for all of us. Um, oh, geez, we've got despair. That's a fun one to start with. And the sun is here. Hello, good morning, or gosh, it's probably in the noonish hours for you by now. Good morning, good afternoon, good day to you, sir. All right, so we've got despair, mature man. Maybe you are a mature man. Maybe you are dealing with a mature man. Oh, okay. I don't even know what time it is right now. Yeah, still morning. Excellent. Thief. And the dragons is here too. Hello and good morning to you as well. I'm going to get one more. Bad health. Oof. This is heavy. I'm going to clarify, of course, but yeah, let me hold these up. We've got despair. 32 breaks down to a 5, and then we have a 5. Mature man. 42. Sorry, 24. My dyslexia kicking in. And bad health. So it could be where you're dealing with somebody who has stolen something from you in some way, robbed you, maybe literally, of your possessions, money, something like that, or stolen an opportunity, or something here that it has, you're left in some kind of place of despair, or someone that you're dealing with. And it could be, I mean, I'm kind of getting this weird, it's like one scenario where, say, the patriarch of the family dies, and there's a lot of sadness around that, and then somebody in the family is like, well, now that they're gone, I'm gonna like step in and get my share and everyone else's too. um as or maybe the patriarch isn't even dying, they're just ill, they're very sick, and there's a chance they could die. And so it's weird. Yeah, definitely be cautious of people's motives around you. Just keep an extra eye out for things. Um, and you could, well, I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to leave it there for now. Let's clarify. I'm going to use, if I can grab it. Nope, I'm not going to grab it. It just all landed on the floor. Forget it. Not using my new deck today. What am I going to do? That was my plan. I think I will use my Mystic Mondays deck. These ones don't want to shuffle. What is going on? We've got some funky energy here. Yeah, what is this? What is happening? 24, 31. Anyway, 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, that can very much line up with this despair energy. 5 again. Yeah, there's something heavy, conflictive. There's a new word for you. feeling lost, feeling some kind of loss, pretty intense loss at that. The Chariot, Cancerian energy. Um, Let me just keep pulling. Six of Swords. Okay, this is good. I like the progression of this, and the King of Cups. Hmm. So, okay, so there's some kind of loss here, right? Um, but this could go a couple of ways. So it could be where um because of this loss, you kind of end up in this place of having to go, look at the situation, look at what happened, deal with your despair and your sadness around this loss. And through going through this, it's actually helping to boost you in a new way. You're going to gain some kind of wisdom, some kind of lesson from what's happened. And it's going to send you on this trip, literal or metaphorical, where you decide that your victory is it's in moving away from the conflict, the tension, the despair, um, in favor of a situation, um, a particular situation that you feel you have a lot of love for, or a person you have a lot of love for, or it's just how you're showing up. It's like you showing up in a new way. Maybe you were having a hard time expressing love, but through this whole process of despair and loss, it's broken your heart open. It's actually allowed you to feel more compassion, more love, um, just general caring and kindness for yourself, for the people around you. It looks really good. There is victory in moving away from the chaos, from the craziness. Um, which is good, which is always good. Yeah, it is. So I actually want to clarify this some more. So let me go to the Guardian Tarot is really calling me. So what is this Five of Pentacles? This potential loss and despair. Tower. Some kind of big shakeup happened. Something being leveled to the ground. You getting sucker punched. Yeah. Okay. I had another thing go through my head, and I'm not going to say it. Four of Pentacles. So this is clearing. I can't even claim morning brain. I mean, it's morning, but I've been awake for a while. This is just, I don't know, weekend brain. um, yeah. So Six of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. There was some kind of, it feels like some kind of connection here broke down. Somebody that it could have been where there was this there ended up it was like there's a lot of reciprocity back and forth, but then maybe somebody got possessive. Somehow this tower happened because somebody was refusing to let go, or somebody kind of took the money and ran. They kind of, there maybe there was some kind of agreement between you two. There was this, it was harmonious at one point, but then somebody started clinging on too tightly, or taking, like, not being willing to share. taking their stuff and walking away, maybe, I don't know, but somehow there's a loss here because of what has happened, because of some way in which somebody has shown up, how someone has done something. Maybe they breadcrumbed you. Maybe you thought this was going to be something really solid and stable, and you know like I said, good, like back and forth, give and take, and then they just left, or they changed their mind, or they weren't being authentic. You thought you were getting one person, and it was turns out it was somebody else. So this chariot, why is this here? We've got the 8 of cups. Yeah, there's a bit of walking away here for sure. Page of pentacles, page of swords. So a lot of communication here about needing, saying I'm done. I'm walking away. I'm not going to deal with this nonsense anymore. I'm tired of being left out in the cold. Um I'm tired of grieving a loss. And so it's there's a sense of appreciating what has happened that has gotten you to this point, but knowing, like, that you need to leave it behind in favor of something new, a fresh start. um communicating communicating what's important to you, what, maybe you're going to be doing some kind of, maybe you're going to school, going into some kind of communication, taking some communication courses. um there's some kind of learning and study. There's, maybe you're doing something online. um going to be some You're choosing to do something to build your knowledge base that is going to lead you to, um I won't say certain victory, but potential victory, and success. Maybe you're deciding to move somewhere else. Maybe like there's a program that you want to get involved in, and you want to go and be there in person. And so you're just going to you're going to move somewhere different, or you're going to travel somewhere, go to a seminar, something like that. So the 6 of swords, again, we have this moving away from the conflict, moving to more peaceful, less turbulent energy. This is clarified by the 4 of wands, the Knight of wands, and the 5 of swords. What is this 5 of swords? 5 of pentacles again. Okay. So there's somebody that you thought could be a long term. There was some kind of a lot of love. This seemed like somebody who could be a long term partner, whether romantic or otherwise. But it turns out that they were, somebody who could have ended up being a player. Like I said, like it feels like you were dealing with one. You thought you were dealing with a certain kind of person, and it turns out they were something else, or hid something about themselves from you. And so, uh, something, maybe they're manipulative. Maybe maybe they had kind of destructive sabotaging behavior, self-sabotaging or trying to sabotage you. Somehow this person is it's like they follow their whims and their whims change from moment to moment and they're just like, "Oh, this sounds really good. Yeah, let's get married or let's enter into this long-term partnership." And then they're like, "Oh, that was fun. Yeah, we did that for like a week. I'm going off in another direction. I'll see you later. I'll be back maybe." And you're like, "What? What just happened?" You feel left out in the cold. You feel like a little bit bamboozled. It's just, "Oh, this person is not who I thought I was dealing with." And so you're done with the drama. You're done with the whatever conflict has come up around this. And so we have the King of Cups, which is clarified by the High Priestess. So that's Cancerian energy again. You could be dealing with a Cancer, or you could have a lot of Cancer in your chart. The Fool and Death, Scorpio energy. Okay. Wow. Like, okay, so three major arcana clarifying the King of Cups. What's happened with you in this situation where you feel loss, despair, left out in the cold? You are absolutely taking some kind of lesson from this. You're not letting it get you down. In fact, you're using your intuition to follow a new path. High Priestess and Fool. You're not really sharing this with a lot of people. You're just you have this resolve, um, and understanding that you want something different in your life. You're ready to take a leap of faith towards something, um, towards some kind of transformation in your life. Um, you, and it could also be where you're as as you take this leap of faith, something else, I think this other situation just it's closed out, it's done. You're leaving that behind. It's a lot of indications of that here. Because you know what you deserve, you know what you want. You're very in tune with yourself, becoming in tune with the people around you, and you just want to be free. You want to enjoy life, dance, play, and that's this transformation. And it's also closing out something that could have been the opposite of being free and wanting to play. It could have been very heavy. It's very serious. Um, so yeah, so these clarify the King of Cups, and so I feel like this is a new lease on life, basically. Your heart has been or is going to be broken open. Painful, incredibly painful, yes. But anybody who's been through really painful stuff, not anybody. A lo- if you're paying attention and if you're really trying to work with what's happened in your life, um, rather than letting it be, the story of why you constantly feel held back or held down or something, like rather than being the victim, this is you finally deciding, um you're you're not going to let that th- your emotions, your grief, this loss, you're not going to let it define you. In fact, it's in a way it's defining you. because it's allowing you to, it's brought you some kind of understanding and ability to love more. I hope that all made sense. I feel like I lost the thread there for a minute. But anyway, um, this looks really good. And so I think so. This thief, going back to the Kipper deck, it could be where this thief is. You feel like it's somebody who stole your happiness. This Five of Pentacles. They they cause some kind of loss for you. Could be a mature man. And again, you could be also. The bad health thing, that could also be a part of what you're dealing with, the fallout from feeling the grief and the loss. It's like because our bodies and our emotions, like everything's connected. So when you get stressed, when you get emotionally, yeah, caught up in stuff, that very much can and does affect your physical health. And so it could be that you have to go through this period of time of actual physical healing before you can kind of have that new beginning, take that leap of faith, feel rested and rejuvenated. Um, but I feel like you're heading it. It needed to happen, and you're going to be okay. The bad health, I feel like if this is you, it's gonna work itself out. You will gain your strength back and feeling good. And if it is someone else that you're dealing with, um, there's no telling what's going to happen to them. But if there is somebody you know who's having a hard time, go and talk to them. Have a conversation with them. Because if you know if they are at death's door, and you don't get a chance to work things out, that can end up being a lifelong regret. So don't put something off. If you know talking to someone, visiting someone, whatever, whether they're sick or not. Anyway, I'm going to leave that there. um am I Let me pick here. I know I'm going to get one card, one chakra card, just for final, I don't know, advice, final something you need to hear. We have third eye chakra, unity. I see the unity and harmony within the polarities that I am experiencing and choose to align with the center point of balance, harmony, and love for one and all. That is exactly what the King of Cups does. Align with the center point of balance, harmony, and love for one and all. Um, I am open to seeing with fresh eyes a more balanced perspective. The truth of this matter lies in between the polarities within which I am resonating. Yeah, I unite. So it's about, it's like it's almost like going to extremes. Um Feeling the intense loss and grief, and then almost this renewal happens, and it's like woo, like you end up feeling really excited um and good, but there's a need to balance. Like it's great to feel good, um but keep yourself grounded and focused on the practical things, because sometimes we can get really excited and kind of lose sight of some of the more, I don't know, I'll say mundane things that we have to deal with in life. So you just it's about finding that emotional balance basically and uniting parts of yourself and the people you're with and around. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And thank you so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing.